you for your attendance on this webinar of X2.0 for impact builders. Okay, so this is the agenda for today. We're gonna first be doing an introduction about the project, then the impact builders, what is an impact builders, how to apply the ecosystem network, and then the question and answer section. What I want to say first of all is that this session will be recorded, okay, and after the webinar will be posted on in our website. Don't worry, because for the ones attending, we will send to you these slides, the presentation, the link to the recording in our website, also the answers, the question and answers that I will be answering in the last section. So first of all, about the project. The X2.0 is an EU-funded sustainable legacy project of X-Europe that aims to deliver needs-based, custom, industry-focused growth programs to the 50 most innovative deep tech startups in Europe. Okay, the consortium is formed of ICT Hub, F6S as the coordinator, and Zabala Innovation. So what is a growth program? What are we willing to offer the startups and other entities in Europe? We will be selecting 10 startups per cohort, per open call, making it one of the most competitive programs to get it. In order to ensure this growth for these startups, this scaling up, this long-term impact and cross-border connections, we will tailor the program to the needs of each startup, and also to deliver this impact and this scale up, we will be selecting external impact builders or services providers. Okay, this is the objective of this webinar, to show you what is an impact builders and to introduce you the program. It is important for you to know that the startups will be the one choosing and paying the services to the impact builders, to all of you. We will be explaining this topic later on. So our open calls, our cohorts, okay. So far we have already closed the open call 1, manufacturing and circular economy, and we selected our 10 startups and our impact builders. Some of you might be already an impact builders for the open call 1. Okay, so stay tuned, because in the following weeks we will contact you for the match with the startups. And the importance of this webinar, the open call to Agritech is now open for startups, okay? And also for you to submit your application form, your expression of interest. So let's move to the main topic, the impact builders. For this project, okay, we have developed an innovation matrix. This is the main services that our startups could ask to be provided by the impact builders. We have categorized the services in 6 tags, 6 big tags, which are financing and investment seeking, deep tech and scientific aspects, business development and scaling up, promotion communication, internationalization and soft landing, and commercialization and legal aspects. Within this, each of these tags, there are several services that could be provided to the startups by the impact builders, which are, for example, you can see the matrix here. Within the commercialization and legal aspects, you could have certification consultancy, patent consultancy, market IPR. Within promotion and communication, we've got promotional campaigns, marketing strategy. Okay, this is a tentative matrix. The services you are willing to provide to our startups must fit these 6 big tags, but could be other ones. This is only an example for you. If the services 1, 2, or 3 you are willing to provide, I fit within one of these 6 tags, we are okay with that. So now let's move to the benefit for you or your company. Apart from the economic benefits for the provision of the required services, because these services are reimbursed for you, okay, by the startups. You could also establish business relationship with these startups, okay, apart from the ones within the project. You could have a further relationship with the startups in out of our project. You could also attend to events, seminars, and meetings that will be organized by the consortium in the next months. Also, one of the benefits could be the ability to promote your company and activities on our project website. We will be moving to this point later on. Or also for you, the participation in a program financed by the European Commission, okay, which is something important for you in terms of competitiveness, and also be part of our X2.0 community with networking opportunities with other relevant stakeholders, which are, apart from you, the impact builders and the startups, the corporates, okay, we're willing to engage corporates in our program, so to create not only relationships between impact builder and startups, but also we want to create a real ecosystem of growth, of network. So talking about money, the rationale of this program is we will be giving the startup selected 10 per cohort, okay, so for this Agritech cohort will be 10 startups. We will give them 30k euros to pay the industry, the impact builders. So this in a form of a voucher, okay? So this voucher will be distributed to the startups, and they will have to spend it in both growth services for the impact builders with a maximum of 20k euros, then 5k euros for one-on-one mentorship, which could be included in as one of the services provided by the impact builders, and then apart from this type of services, an event attendance only for startups, which is 5k euros. This is only for startups, okay? Now, important dates. For this, for the expression of interest, this is the application form that you, the impact builders, will have to fill for us to take you into account for the program. The cutoff date is the next 5th of May. Okay, for those applying to at least this open call, the open call to Agritech. If you're willing to apply to other calls, for example, the last call, which is a big data and artificial intelligence, there will be other cutoffs. But if you want to apply at least to this one, do it please before the 5th of May. As I have said, you can apply for all of the open calls that we will be launching, okay? But for this one, this is the cutoff date. Now, how to apply? First of all, please read the guidelines for impact builders that are located in our website. There you will have all the information for from this webinar, how you are supposed to participate. There is also a frequently asked question section. Okay, so check them in this. You can check in our website directly, or in this slide you have a link for the guidelines. And then fill in the expression of interest, the EOI. Okay, this is the application form for every impact builder. So things about the application form. This is a Google form, okay, which you have here the link. And due to our experience during the first open call, I would like to give you a little an advice about how to fill in. The first one is, please don't leave blank questions. This is not blank questions, this is blank questions. Unless the ones referring to services 2 and 3, if in case you are not willing to offer these services, okay, you can offer up to 3 services, and in case you are willing to offer just 1 or just 2, don't fill the rest. But the first section of the application form, which is the company details and everything, please fill it in a good way. Also, these sections fill them with the highest level of detail. This is not for us, for the consortium, but this is for you. So the startups will be able to choose you with the highest level of detail, because the application form answers will be the ones that we will take into account to do the matching with the startups and to show the startups so they can decide. So the competitiveness is important in this case. Also, regarding this point, the incomplete forms will be automatically discarded from the process. Okay, we will not be asking for further information, and if the information is not clear, we will automatically discard you from the process. As I have said, maximum of 3 services per impact builder. Okay, this is a maximum. You can provide 1, 2, or 3. In case you're willing, for example, to provide more than 3, there is the opportunity to merge some of these services into one big service. This is as you want, but we are not going to have more than 3 individual services per impact builder. Okay. Also, there will be only one expression of interest per impact builder, and the last one submitted will be the one considered. In case you had any problem or issue during the submission, or you decided to change some of the services or something, you can submit another expression of interest, another application, but the last one will be the one considered. And also, you will, once you have submitted your expression of interest, you will have a confirmation message of a successful submission. Okay, and this is the message. Now, how to apply in a nutshell? Okay, a few points. First of all, the type of beneficiaries, the impact builders, you can apply as individuals or linked to a legal entity. Maybe you are part of an entity, a consultancy, for example, you can apply, or maybe you're an individual person that freelance work employee, for example, or something. You can apply also to this program. The eligible country, which is something that is being asked a lot during this month. The eligibility criteria is stated in the guidelines, but for your information, the member states of the European Union are eligible, including their outermost regions, the overseas countries and territories linked to the member states, and also the Horizon Europe associated countries. Okay, we are literally copying the Horizon Europe eligibility criteria in this case. Now, regarding the evaluation process of the impact builders, actually there is no evaluation process. Okay, this is not a competitive process on our hand. We will check the expression of interest that you will be submitting, and if you are, we will be first make an eligibility check, and if you fill the application form correctly, no blank spaces, and this is a quality application, you will be selected to take part as our impact builder, as our list of impact builders. Okay, this is not compulsory then to the startups to choose you, but you will be presented in our list of impact builders. Now, the details, a little bit, the details to be answered in the application form. For example, you have the track records and experience supporting the growth of SMEs, your focus, your country's coverage, the quality of your team, the variety of your services, also the fee ranges of the services you are offering. Okay, this is, as I said, this is not a competitive process, but this will be the information key for the startups to choose you. Also, now the negotiation process. Once your application form has been checked and if it's okay with us, you will be invited to sign a memorandum of understanding with the consortium. Okay, this is a pre-collaboration agreement to be included in our list of qualified impact builders that we will be sharing with the startups, but does not, this is important, please, does not guarantee that these startups will finally contract your services. As we have said, we will give this list to the startups selected, to the 10 startups selected, and they will choose in the way they consider the impact builders. Could be 1, 2, 3, or 4, depending on the quality of the service or on the fee range that you are providing. And the last step, the implementation phase, the services provision itself, the startup and the impact builders sign a commercial contract. Okay, this is will be out of the consortium. We will not be taking part in this signature, and the startup will pay the impact builder, okay, based on a month plan, on a KPI definition. Okay, this is all explained in the guidelines. You can check them, or you can ask me. Now, a tentative timeline. Okay, this is a tentative timeline for the next month for this open call. So, as I have said, the 5th of May, there will be the closure of the cutoff for you for the impact builders. Then we will be evaluating, as I have said, in terms of eligibility check and quality of the application, and we will be evaluating these your application forms. Then by mid of May, on 1 month or so, I hope less time, we will have the short list of the selected IBs for this open call. Then you will be invited to sign the memorandum of understanding. By mid of July, the 10 startups will be selected and engaged. We will be doing a needs assessment with them in terms to really know which are their needs, okay, in terms of scaling up. And the match startup IB will begin in the beginning of August. Okay, so you will have to you will know which startups will you be working, sorry, by beginning of August. Then in that date you will be signing your commercial agreement. This commercial agreement, this is important for you. We will not be providing any template or something. This will be something between you and the startup. You can choose any type of commercial agreement that you want, but these agreements must have minimum requirements in terms of the KPIs and other stuff. Okay, but you can choose the how to do it. Then by beginning of August, along with the commercial agreement, the startup and the impact builders define the KPIs and the work plan. And by the mid of August, the consortium will approve these KPIs, and we will be giving the first payment to the startups, which will be around the 30% of the voucher. Okay. Then in August also, the impact builders service delivery will start as you have agreed with the startup in the commercial agreement. Then there will be another interim report by the impact builder in October in order to unlock the next payment to the startup, and then a final report by the impact builders in order to unlock the last payment. Why did we do this check and balance process? Because we want you, the impact builders, to really state that the startup has achieved some KPIs, that it's working okay, they are doing great with you, there is a good relationship. Okay, so you also have the power in this case to unlock their payments to the startups, as the startup will be the one paying you for your service. So, for example, when is expected to start the service provision activities? So, as I have said, for the second open call, around July, August, until the end of the year. Okay. Now, the ecosystem network. As I have said, apart from the main objective of this program, which is the provision of services, we also want to create an ecosystem network and an ecosystem community with all of you, with all of the stakeholders of this project. So once you are selected as one of our qualified impact builders, okay, you will have access to our channel for impact builders, which will be through Slack. This is like a social network, okay, a chat, and you can introduce yourselves. You will be able to know which other startups, impact builders, and corporates are participating in the program, and you can talk with them. You can, okay. Apart from this, also there will be an impact hub, which is a section in our website dedicated for you, for the stakeholders of the project, and that you will have the opportunity to gain visibility, resulting, for example, we hope, in promising deals and partnerships. You will be invited also to write articles, interviews that will be posted in our website and social networks. That would be all from my side. Okay, so stay in touch with us, follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, our website, and in case you have any doubt, okay, beyond this webinar, you can see here the email impactbuilders@x2.0.eu. So thank you for listening to me. Now, what we are doing is I will be answering all of your questions, okay? So the first question is, if I already selected all verticals in my first expression of interest, do I need to send again an expression of interest for this specific open call? Okay, thank you for your question. The answer is no. Once you have filled your expression of interest, okay, choosing verticals, any open call, we will be considering you for the next ones. So in case you didn't apply yet and you want to apply for the 4 next open calls, if you do it now before the 5th of May, we will consider you for the next ones. So there is no problem in this case. Okay, I don't know. We don't have any question. I think everything was clear, right? Okay, in the meantime, if we receive any other question, I will tell you again. We will be sending to you the record of this webinar, the questions and answers, and also the slides. Okay, and you have our email. I am Guillermo Mateos. Also, you can contact me through our social networks, through email, with no problem, and I will be answering your questions. We have more questions. Okay. Second one, will there be more information about Open Call 1? Yes. As I said, we have selected our 10 startups already. We are now on the on the needs assessment process. So in the next weeks, we will contact you, okay, for the next steps. So stay tuned. Next one. Since I joined the webinar a bit late, will it be possible to access the presentation? Yes, Alex. Thank you for your question. We will be sending the slides and the recording and everything for you. Okay. Yeah. No. Again, no need to apply again if you have already applied for the first open call. Okay. And the next one. If you have applied in your expression of interest to the 5 calls, for example, you will be considered for the next one. If you applied only for Agritech and for the last one, you will be considered for Agritech and also for the last one. We are having all the traceability of your applications. Okay, so don't worry in this case. But for example, in case you know you applied for any call and we are not contacting you, and you're seeing on our website or social networks that we are working on this call, you can contact me, but we will be considering you for sure. Okay, is it possible to apply as a team of individuals, not an individual, nor as a company? Well, in this case, for us, it's not really important, but the thing is that you as impact builder will have to sign a memorandum of understanding with us, and also a commercial agreement with the startup, and there it should appear as a signature, no, a legal signature of someone. Someone will receive the money. So in this case, do what you think is the best for you. If you want to apply as a team of individuals, but some of you, so one individual must be the representative, no, let's say the one who is signing the documents, the one who is receiving the money and then distributing it into the different individuals. So you can, but do it in a way that is easy for you, for us, and also for the startups to manage. Next question. Is there any preferred format for the application as impact builders? Example, PowerPoint slides, PDF, proposal indicating the program our accelerator offers to startups? Many thanks. The expression of interest, the application form is fixed to a Google Forms. Okay, we, the consortium, we have prepared an application form, which is a Google form, and that's all you can do. There are several sections regarding your company details, your services offering, your quality of your team. So this is not an open PDF or something that you have to send. You have to click the link of the expression of interest. You will be redirected to a Google Forms, and then you have to fill it. Next one. Is there a way to review our previous application to make sure the services are up to date? In this case, no. I would suggest you to submit another expression of interest with your updated services and or company details, whatever you think is best for you. And as I have said, we will consider only the last one. Okay, but there is no the possibility of reviewing whether your services in the first submission were once or other. Sorry. Okay, so I think we have no more questions. So we will finish here the webinar. Thank you all of you for your attendance. As I said, we will be sending to you further information on this. Thank you for attending, and looking forward to working with all of you to help the deep tech startups community in Europe. Bye bye.